Hi everyone, thanks so much for stopping by my channel. My name is Mikaila and today I'm going to be sharing with you some things that I purchased recently from some local thrift stores, some yard sales, and some estate sales and Facebook Marketplace. We bought a house recently and I have been trying to fill most of it with things that I have bought secondhand simply for the fact that it's just so much more affordable. Some of the time. But anyways, if that's something that you guys would like to see, then we will just get going. Okay, so the first thing we're going to start with is these old books that I got. These are the Reader's Digest condensed books. These are from 1971 and they are really neat looking. I got 2 of them and I don't really like the cover on this one that much, but the side of it still looks really nice. So I thought it would look really good on a shelf. And this one's from 1965, so it's a little bit older. But those were 50 cents each, and I think that's a pretty good price for some thick hardback books. This picture frame I got recently at a local yard sale. It was only 25 cents. And it's just like a plain black frame. There's nothing really crazy about it. But I do think that I like the design on the edges and stuff. And for 25 cents, I can definitely go to Walmart, print off like a 15-cent print from my phone and put it in here. I got these little things from a yard sale. These were $1 for both of them. And they're so tiny. Like, here's my hand. And you can see it's like just the size of half of my hand, which I have larger hands, but these are super cute. I just love them. And from the backing of them, they do look kind of old. I don't know how old, but and then the print, like, I can't really read what's on here anymore. Oh no, this one says made in Italy, so I don't really know if that means something good or not. But I thought they were cute and I'm really excited to use these. Next is this little picture from an estate sale. It has like this flower design here is all done in wood, which I thought was super cool. It came out of a really old home. It was a very cool home to go through. It had, like, you know, the built-in dressers and the ceilings were really tall, but by the time that I had got there, most of the stuff was gone. So there might have been some really good things earlier in the day, but this I believe was $2. And I just think that's so neat. Like, the detailing of the wood, that's so cool, isn't it? Like, for it to be made out of wood. So I'm really excited to use this. And then I got these wood frames. They're just empty, they don't have anything, but I can definitely, you know, stick something in here. These were also, I believe, $2 for both of these. So it's really cheap because these are like wood. They're not like the particle board stuff. And these are from that same estate sale. And then they have like a gold, kind of antique looking gold design on the or color on the inside of the frame. And I'm so excited to decorate with these. I had a bit of an idea for somewhere in my home to do like a picture frame wall where it's like this, where they're all open. I don't know if I'll like it or not, but I might try it and just see what I think. But good quality frames are pretty expensive when you go to buy them online somewhere. So anytime I find them for, you know, a decent price, I grab them. This little picture here, it is like a gold colored frame, and then it has a picture of a bathroom. I don't know that I will keep the bathroom picture yet. It depends on what I decide to do when it comes to decorating my bathroom. But this was from a thrift store, I believe, and I think it was like $2. So I think that's a pretty good price. And if you're seeing a theme here, I really love like wood and moody colors that go with, like, you know, black and dark brown and brass and gold, kind of like the more moody cottage look. So that's more my style. So I try to pick up things that go within that like color family, so that way I can make my whole home more cohesive. But anyways, I thought that was a pretty good price for that. And this picture came from my local Salvation Army. It was $4 and it's decently large, and the picture in it is like, it's kind of pretty. I don't know that I'll keep it for forever. For now it's fine, but it's not a big deal to just buy a print and stick it in here, or there's all kinds of DIYs you can do for like things to put inside of frames. But it's really heavy, and I think $4 was a good price for it. Again, with this gold brass color, you'll see a theme. I really love that color, so a lot of the things I end up buying have that color on it. Okay, so this one is a recent find. It is really big. It was $6 at one of my local thrift stores. Like I said, it's really big, so it's heavy, and I love the picture on it. I just think it's so pretty, and the frame is very nice quality in that same gold color. And I actually like the picture in this, so I will definitely be keeping it. We are working on renovating our sunroom, and I want to do like a whole makeover video to share with all of you. And I think this is going to go in the sunroom, because as soon as I seen it, I was just like, sunroom, that's where this needs to go. But anyways, I'm very, very excited. I was very excited to find this. It does have a little bit of like a little chip or a little scratch right there. But I personally don't mind when stuff has that. I kind of like that it adds character. And if you're hearing whining, that's Sammy in the background, our boxer. He's very vocal. Anyways, I think chipping and stuff like that can be kind of interesting. It doesn't really bother me. So yeah, I'll probably just hang it up as is because I really like this. Next, I got these wall sconces. Both of these were a set for $3. They are from my local thrift store, and I thought that was a pretty good price for both of them. I've seen more expensive at places that I've looked, and I was actually surprised that they were only $3, because the thrift store that I went into, a lot of times they jack up the prices on stuff, which is a whole thing that just irritates me. They should not be doing that, but anyways, I did think that was a pretty good price for these. And I find it funny to find things like this, because growing up, this is like the stuff that my mom would decorate with, like this brass color and stuff like that. And I just think it's funny that now all of that's kind of coming back around, like the whole home interior kind of design and colors and stuff like that. So anyways, I was really excited to find these. I was gonna try to put them on either side of that big picture that I just showed you guys, and we'll see how it looks once I get to the makeover of the sunroom. So the next thing I got is these candle stands. I got these at a yard sale for $3. So it's just got a taller one and then a shorter one, and they're decently heavy. I don't believe that they're like really old or anything. They're probably from Hobby Lobby, Walmart, something like that. But I really liked this color, and I like the design on them, how it like twists down the center. And then I like the little feet that it has too. It did come, or they did come with 2 candles. I don't know that I will be using these candles yet, but I'll keep them and see as I'm decorating if I really like these. And then if I don't, I'll just donate them or give them away to someone. They do smell really good though. They smell like vanilla, and they have never been burned, so that is nice. I do like to keep candles sometimes, just in case, you know, electricity goes out or something. I have backups, so if I don't decorate with them, I'll just save them for that. So the next thing I got is this little picture. It says, "God bless our home." This was only 50 cents, and I think this was from Salvation Army. And I don't know, I just kind of liked how it was cute, and it looks kind of cottagey. I wasn't real sure about the colors of the flowers, but I do think it could fit in my home somewhere. You know, if it ends up not, I can always end up passing it to somebody else or donating it back. But it was 50 cents, so I thought it's worth gambling and seeing if I like it with all of the stuff that I have in my home. So this is another wall sconce. This one was $1 from a local thrift store, and I thought that was a really good price, $1 for it. And again, this is back to that like whole 90s kind of home interior thing that my mom was into, and it's all coming back. But I just thought the shape of this one was really pretty, so I'm really excited to use that. And then from a yard sale that we went to this past weekend, I got this jar for 50 cents. I don't know what I'm gonna use it for yet, but I can definitely use it to organize or maybe put flowers in. I just like the color of it, and the shape at the top was kind of interesting. So I grabbed that. And I got these Native American men from a local store. They were only 25 cents. And this one does have like a broken piece on his headwear, but, and this little guy does too, but that's not a big deal because when they're setting up like this, you can barely tell, and I just thought they were so cute. So I grabbed those for 25 cents. I really like Native American stuff. I just think it's really pretty. So I do have a little bit of Native American blood in me. All the different tribes and stuff like that, I'm not sure which one, but I do have a little bit. So I do like Native American pieces. My granny was really into it as well. And so maybe she kind of passed that down to me a little bit. So it's fun to add some of that decor into my home. Next is this picture here. It has a gold frame and like a burgundy color and kind of a fan look. But what's really cool about this is you can hang it straight up like this, or it can be hung at an angle like this. So I thought that was pretty cool. Again, I don't know that I will be keeping everything inside of it, but I will try it out. If I don't like it, then I'll change it. But I do think it's kind of unique looking. And I like that you can hang it like this. I think that's fun. So this was $4, which was honestly that's a little bit high, I feel like. I feel like this should have been more like $2. Growing up, me and my mom and sisters, we used to go yard selling and thrift storing all the time, like even before it was cool. You know, now like secondhand shopping is cool and everybody's so, you know, chill about it. But when I was growing up, I'm 32 and it wasn't that cool where I live anyways. So, but prices used to be really cheap. Like stuff like that would have been $1, and little knickknacks and stuff would always be like a quarter or 50 cents. And now everything is just, it seems like it's so expensive at thrift stores, which I really don't think is okay, because, you know, that stuff is donated, and then people that, you know, have lower income go in there to be able to afford things, clothing and home decor and stuff like that. So I know there's nothing we can do about it, but I do wish that they would stop jacking up the prices. Okay, so this is the last small piece. This is a little elephant figurine. So he has, like, there's the one in the front and then these two smaller ones in the back. This was $6. That, I really debated on whether or not I wanted to pay that, but I love elephants, and I loved how it was like this wood look on the bottom. Like it looks like a log, and then they're just brown, and I just thought that was so pretty. This back elephant has like a little chip out of it, but as long as it's turned this way, you can't see anything, and it's very heavy. So I did feel like it was good quality, so I went ahead and paid the $6 for it. Again, because I just love elephants, and I felt like this was unique. I've never really seen anything like this when it comes to elephant decor. So these are super cute. So the next thing that I am sharing is actually this chair that I'm sitting in. I found it on Marketplace. They were asking $75, so I offered the lady $50, and she said yes. So we drove just a little ways from where we live and picked it up, and it looks like it has rarely been sat on or used. It is in great condition, and it matches like the style of my living room and everything. So for $50, I felt like that was a very fair price, and definitely worth going and getting. It's like this softer kind of microfiber filling fabric, and then it has beading on the front of the arms, and I really liked the beading. I thought that gave it a nice look. So very, very thankful for that. And then our couches in our living room. So we got a full-size couch and a love seat. They were free, and I still can't believe I got them for free. The day that we closed on our home, my husband got on Facebook, and one of his friends had a picture up, and she said his couches are free, and like nobody was taking them. And so Tommy was like, hey, if they're still available, I'll come get them. And so the next evening he went and picked them up. They're not in absolutely perfect condition. There is like a tear on the back of both of them, but that's not a big deal. These are real leather, so it was free leather couches. So I thought, hey, I can do some work, and I like leather because it's easy to clean up. And so we have just loved them. I love the color. They're super comfortable. A lot of life left in them. So very, very thankful to have some free furniture, which is just insane. So this next piece is actually probably my favorite piece that I have found recently. It is this huge baker's rack, and they were asking $75, so I offered him $50. He said yes. We went and picked it up, I believe that evening that I purchased it, and it is such high quality and it's so beautiful. The drawers are lined in some kind of velvet fabric, and I'm telling you, this thing is heavy. It is solid. I can definitely tell that when it was new, it was probably pretty expensive. So to find it for $50, I was very, very excited. And I put it here at the entryway of my home to kind of use as like an entryway table. I don't know that it will stay there just for now. I like it there, and I'm gonna, of course, everything in my home, it's new, so we don't really have everything completely set up yet, so stuff may end up moving, but for now I like it where it is, and it's very beautiful. The only thing that I did was I changed the knobs out to these red rose flower type knobs that I used on my kitchen island. I do like red, so I like to bring little elements of red into my home in just small places, and then it kind of ties everything together. Next piece is a chair. I got it for $10. That's what they had it priced at, and so I just paid $10. And it is turquoise, and then it has a bird pattern on the seat, and it's just an old wood chair that someone redone. I'm not the biggest fan of turquoise, so I will probably be repainting the turquoise to probably black, but I really like the bird fabric on the seat. I think that's really pretty. I like chairs to be used in places for decorating or just extra chairs if you have people over. I love to have people over and entertain, so having extra seating is really important for me and Tommy. So yeah, I feel like we have been really blessed in the secondhand shopping. I've been finding some really nice stuff. I do have to check Marketplace a lot to find, you know, the nicer things. Of course, there's stuff that's been on there for forever that's not in good condition, or people are just asking too much money. But anyways, I'm very, very excited about the finds that I have got for our home, and I will continue to be looking because I am so excited about decorating our whole house and putting it together and, you know, putting our own stamp on it, all that stuff. I'm very excited. So anyways, if that's something that you guys would like to see in the future, you can subscribe. I will be sharing makeovers for all the rooms that we're doing. I love watching room makeovers and home makeover videos, so I'm very excited to be able to share them. Anyways, that is all that I have, and I really hope that you enjoyed watching. I hope that you're having a wonderful day or night, whatever time it is that you're watching this, and I will see all of you next time. Bye!